Welcome back to my channel. My name is Vela for anybody that is new. And yes, if you are not new, then I have switched up my background. If you have not already noticed, I received a lighting kit from my mom for Christmas. Thank you, Mom. I love you so much. And so I have my lights in a different area where I actually used to have my old background at. So now I can actually record whenever I want to, and I don't have to wait till the sun is out to record. So I'm so thankful for that. But anyway, let's get back on track here. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup look on this look that I'm wearing right here. It is for New Year's Eve, and I'm very excited for New Year's Eve because that is the perfect time to wear glitter and, you know, just go all out. So you know that's my love in life. So that is what we will be doing today. I did a double liner with a glitter liner on top. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and join my team. And I will also link down all my other social media accounts down in the description bar below. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's Eve and a great year in 2017 because Lord knows 2016 has been rough, but we're almost done, guys. Just hang in there. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. Jumping right into our look, we're going to be using the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette, and for the first shade we'll be using the eyeshadow Paranoia, and that's going to go all in right above the crease area. And then after that I'm going to go in with the next eyeshadow in the shade Gossip, and that's going to go right over on top of that Paranoia eyeshadow. And I am going to be dragging these colors out a little bit further than my actual eye shape, just because I am going to be doing a longer wing liner today, so I want to match that eyeshadow shape to that winged liner. And the next eyeshadow we will be using is going to be Blindsided, and that's going to go just below those two colors that we just placed right above our crease area. And this is just going to blend up into those shades to make a nice little transition and look really pretty, kind of like a sunset kind of look is what I was going for here. And again, I am using that exact same brush that I've been using for the first two shades. And the next eyeshadow will be in the shade Sketch, and that's going to go right on top of that Blindsided eyeshadow, just to make a nice little pretty blended color that I was looking for, because the other one was a little bit too blue for me. And then I'm just going to go in and blend everything out because you already know the drill. I don't need to tell you guys. Blending is the most important thing in the entire world when it comes to makeup. Then I'll be picking up the next shade, and this is in the shade Faded. And this is going to go all over our lid. Now I will say that this does come off very patchy on camera. It doesn't come off so patchy in person, but I do kind of fault myself because I wasn't really using the right brush for this look that I was going for, so it is kind of my fault, but just know it did not come off that patchy in person at all. And then I'm going to go back in with that brush that we used from the beginning and just kind of blend everything in together and make sure that lid shade blends into the crease area nicely. And then I'm going to pick up that Paranoia shade again just to add a little bit more of that pigment back into the look, because I felt like it kind of got lost with all the other eyeshadows that we used. And then again, I'll be going in with that Blindsided shade, just to bring a little bit more of that color back in as well. And then I'm going to jump right into the liners that I'll be doing off camera. I used my NYC Liquid Liner first, and then I used my NYX Liquid Crystal Liner. And then I did my mascara, and then we're going to jump straight into doing the face. And for the face, I'll be priming it with my Makeup Forever smoothing primer, and then taking a quick bath in my Smashbox Photo Finish primer. And for foundation, I'll be using my L'Oreal Lumi foundation mixed with my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte mixed with my Cover FX Custom Enhancer drops. Because, you know, I gotta make a whole cocktail of foundations. And for concealer, I'll be going in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. And then I'll set everything with my RCMA No Color powder just to make sure the concealer does not crease throughout the day. And set the rest of my face with my Maybelline Fit Me Powder. Then for my waterline, I'll be going in with the Sephora Waterproof Contour Matte Gel Liner. That's a lot to say. And for the lower lash line, I'll be going back in with that Paranoia shade. Then I'll be going back in with that Sketch shade and putting it right on the lower lash line as well. And then I'm going to tight line with that Minx shade just to make it a little bit more smoky. And now let's go back in and blend everything out to kind of drag those colors down a little bit lower. So I really want that lower lash line to be smoked out. And then of course adding mascara to lower lashes as well to make everything balanced and look nice. And for contouring, you guys already know the drill. I shouldn't even have to tell you by now. It's a Kat Von D contour palette because this is the only thing I use to contour my face with. And I'm also going to contour my nose, and I go a little bit heavy-handed. So I just go ahead and pick up my powder foundation brush that I use to set my face foundation. And I just kind of pat that over on top of that nose contour just to kind of calm that contour down a little bit. And then I'll bronze up the rest of my face using my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And from there I'm just going to bake just to clean up that contour because it did go a little bit lower than I wanted it to. And I'm just going to wipe that away and go right into the blush. For blush, I'll be using my Tarte Holiday Blush Palette. This is from last year. And I'll be mixing those two blush shades right there and applying that for blush today. And then once that is done, it's on to highlighting. I'll be using Urban Decay's highlighter in the shade Sin. And I'll just wet my brush with that Smashbox Photo Primer. And I'm going to apply that everywhere all over my face. You guys already know I kind of just take a bath and highlight because that's what I live by. And then I kind of realized that this highlight was a little bit too bright for me. So I mixed in a little bit of my Laura Geller Gilded Honey just to kind of make it not so bright and bring a little bit more of that gold shade in there. Just to make sure that highlight kind of blends in nicely to the foundation, I'm going to go ahead and take a damp beauty blender just to kind of tap over that highlight just to make sure it blends in nicely. And then we're going to jump straight into the lips. I'll be using Kat Von D's Bow and Arrow. And then right on top of that, I'll be using the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipsticks in the shade Sandstorm. And then once that is done, I'll set everything with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And this is the finished look. I hope everyone has an amazing and safe New Year's, and I'll see you guys in 2017.